You see, Walter's here, so that's one of the important ones. So he's got something to share with us tonight. But I guess I'll start off. I'm Steve Green. Most all know me. For the ones that don't, or whether everybody does. But what I do is I'm into insurance. I concentrate mostly on life insurance. The IUL. I show people how to put away little money towards their retirement that the IRS can't be attaching later on. Tax-free cash put away to help you out later on in life. So that's what I specialize in. I do somewhat on the medical side, but very little. And that's basically me. So Michelle, you want to go?
Good evening. I'm Michelle Dawkins. I serve right underneath Steve, and my business is Safety MD LLC. What I do is I make sure that companies are compliant. I do workplace safety, OSHA compliance, as well as hazardous material handling. And I've been doing this now for, I think, 13, 14 years on my own, and for another additional 10 years with Clark Atlanta University. So my goal is just to make sure that, especially now during COVID, I've been getting lots of calls with workplaces not, especially warehouses, not making sure that workers are safe. Lots of incidents and accidents happening there. And then the other area is that I've been getting small businesses and churches to make sure, getting with them to make sure that they have a written COVID-19 plan in place. The law says they have to have a written response to COVID in place. And so that's another area that OSHA now is definitely putting out citations, because if I come back and say that I've been affected in your establishment and you don't have something in writing, then it falls back on you. That liability is on you. So thank you.
That's what they're working to get rid of right now. I said, you know, they're talking about they're close to a deal, and that might be one of the items in the deal to try to get around those protections for workers.
Yeah, but guess who suffers as a result?
Oh yeah, we do.
Yeah,
Which is true. Okay, Dee, you want to go?
Yep. Good evening, everybody. My name's Dee Moore. I'm the owner of JD Moore Insurance Brokers and Bonds, and we're a full service independent insurance agency. And we specialize in various lines of insurance on the personal side as well as on the commercial side. We love working with small businesses. We love to partner with small businesses and become your insurance champion. We're able to meet all of your business needs for insurance, be it general liability insurance, commercial auto insurance. We also write bonds up to $24 million. So love working with small business owners and just making sure that you are insured adequately and you have full coverage for all the services and different endeavors that your business and you personally as well are involved in. So Dee Moore with JD Moore Insurance Brokers and Bonds. It's a pleasure to meet everybody tonight.
You do good.
Sylvester D is who I was telling you I need you to talk to. So you guys can get together on the sidebar.
That's what it was. That's why I was asking. Does she do commercial property?
Yes, absolutely.
That's her. Okay. Who else is that? Let me see. Alicia, she won't be here. She's our treasurer. She won't be here tonight. They buried her grandmother today, so she's dealing with that.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Renee, you want to go? Renee?
I'm unmuting myself.
Okay. I knew you was there somewhere.
I'm Renee Rowe. I'm Chief Operating Officer with SideQuest Business Solutions. We're an HR outsourcing and staffing company. So anything that has to do with recruiting, hiring, and retaining employees is what we do. Everything from temporary to permanent staffing, as well as policies, procedures, employee handbooks, manuals, compliance. We do it.
Righty. I see Ina Mae's not on, is she? Is Ina Mae out there?
No, I don't see her.
No. She's not out there? Okay, who else is left this member?
Dr. Defoe, it looks like Dr. Defoe, she may be coming right back.
Dr. Defoe?
I think she dropped.
Okay, Dr. Defoe?
Yeah, I think she dropped off.
Yeah, I know she's on travel, so she'll jump back on. Yeah.
Is Keisha Harris out there?
No.
She's not there? Okay, Felicia, go ahead, Felicia.
Oh, hi, everyone. Again, I'm Felicia Ash. Actually, I have a nonprofit that I need to speak to Steve about changing. So, Steve, I need to talk to you about that versus the cleaning company. So,
Okay.
we'll talk about that later.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, John, is John out there?
I don't see John.
No.
Where's John? He said he was gonna be on. Where is he at? Let me see where he's at. Okay, Sylvester, you can go ahead and since that's all the members that's on board right now. Sylvester, go ahead, man.
I'm
Oh, wait a minute, Walter Dees.
Yeah.
Walter Dees, where
Okay.
Walter Dees at?
Can you see me? Can you hear me?
Where was it? Yeah, well, Walter,
Yes.
hey, Walter, don't get into your thing yet, though. Just tell who you are right now.
Yeah. Okay. My name is Walter Dees. I am Regional Vice President for Operation Hope, Southeast Region. I have offices in Florida, Alabama, Georgia, and Mississippi. I almost forgot myself. I also am a real estate broker. I've been a real estate broker for over 20 years. And I own a real estate company here in Atlanta called Volaire Realty. Look forward to working with anybody who's interested in buying or selling a home. Thank you.
All righty. Okay, well, that's all the members that's on right now. So I guess we're about half of us are on. Sylvester, go ahead and tell us about yourself, bro.
I'm Sylvester Ford with Alternative Finance and Business Strategies. We are a small business commercial lending company, facilitator and franchise brokerage. On the commercial lending, we work with small businesses on one aspect, as far as with working capital and commercial real estate. On the other entity aspect of it is working with various types of tax credits and opportunity zone funding, as far as OZ funds, new market tax funds, a little bit of LIHTC, which is low income housing tax credits, utilizing the tabs inside of communities if necessary, and also utilizing state and other state and federal different programs. Like in the state, we have the downtown revolving loan fund, which we are able to loan out into some of the second tier cities, as far as a loan offered by the state. Very tough loan, but we've been successful a couple of times on and SBA. So pretty much, you know, the stuff that you would look at for just normal everyday businesses, and then also the development type programs. I am on the Clayton County Development Authority Board. I've been a member of the board for the last 2 years.
Okay, sounds good. Sonia? Sonia?
Yes, hello.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. I am Sonia Howard. I am a business coach with Action Coach. We've been around for about 30 years. We have over 1,000 coaches in over 80 countries. I am the only Black female business coach in Georgia, and I am helping business owners, well, in the USA, sorry. And I am helping business owners, teaching them strategies with time management, increasing their profits, cash flow, creating better teams, systems, processes. And I have a 90-day business 90-day plan coming up in January that I would love anyone that you would know that would be interested in creating a business plan for them, and it's free and it's all virtual.
Okay.
All righty.
Okay.
Thais?
Everyone, my name is Thais Murphy. I am an entrepreneur. My company's name is Milani Javana Credit Counseling Services. I'm in partnership with Financial Education Services and United Credit Education Services. I'm also a student at Clayton State. I'm a senior. I graduate in May. Yes.
Okay. Good.
And I work at Morehouse School of Medicine in counseling services as an administrative assistant.
Sounds good. Sounds good. But as you see, everybody's on this call has something to offer. And that's why I brought you, that was my motivation for bringing people together like us, because we all have something we could offer each other. And that's a good thing. That's why the roundtable was created, for us to bring small business owners and stuff together just like this. And we can help each other. We can refer business, and we can do things like that. Now, Walter Dees, he's got some stuff that he wants to share with us that Operation Hope has going on. That you
You
guys
have Miss
might be
Williams
interested in.
also, Steve.
Who?
Miss Rosalind Williams.
Oh, Rosalind's on?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't even see her. Okay, Rosalind, go ahead, Rosalind. I didn't know you were on. Rosalind?
She's trying to do her audio, I think.
Oh.
She's on mute.
Okay.
And
Still can't hear her.
you can hear her.
Still can't hear you.
Yeah, I can't hear Rosalind.
You might have to call in on your phone.
Yeah. I can't see her. Let me see. Let's see if I can slide over here and see her.
We see her, we just can't hear her.
I can't see her. I
Make
didn't know
sure,
she was there.
make sure you don't have any headphones plugged into the laptop.
Yeah. Okay, I guess she won't be getting on. I guess we'll pick her up after.
She's
We'll pick her up
trying
after.
now, so maybe
Yes,
she can call in. Miss Williams, do you have any headphones or anything connected to your phone? No Bluetooth items, nothing?
You can see her. You can see her, Michelle?
Yeah, yeah.
Because I can't see her. I've scrolled over and I can't see
I
her.
can see everybody. I have the full screen.
Let me see. Let me see gallery view.
Yeah, gallery.
Okay, now I see her. I see her now.
Okay.
That's the full gallery view going now. Okay.
Okay.
She's still playing around there. She can't get in.
Okay. So maybe if she could call in.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead, Walter. Do your thing.
Okay, I wanted to kind of talk about 3 programs that we have. One for the general public, one and 2 are for, one is for small business, anyone, and one is for small business, women specific.
Who is we?
Operation Hope.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
So the first program we have what is called a mini grant. And Operation Hope is giving away up to $500 to help someone if they need a little extra assistance in, just paying a bill or getting some things taken care of through the holiday. They have to go to at least three counseling sessions, and they can be consecutive. They can be, in consecutive days to make sure that they meet that criteria. But that's the only requirement. So if they want to, sign up for that, they can always go to our website and reach out to our call center, and I'll show you guys the website when I share my screen. The next thing that I'm going to do is show a video. Now, how do I do it if I want to show a video because I got my headphones in? Will that affect the volume on your side?
Oh, Renee.
You have to share the, there's a checkbox that you should see, Walter, where it says share computer sound.
When I click into the video?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I see that. You know what, let me go back now.
There you go. Okay.
Give me 1 second. I got to go back because I didn't click the box. As soon as she said it, I saw it.
I just learned that Sunday at church.
I heard that.
I just was from a church too, and I'm like, y'all don't even know I don't know what I'm doing.
Right. Yeah, I tell you, this has been a learning experience for everyone.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Okay. All right. So let me test it real quick. See if you can let me know if you hear it.
Welcome and congratulations.
Yes, just a little bit. It needs to be a little louder.
Entrepreneurship Initiative, or simply 1MBB. Operation Hope and Shopify have teamed up to support Black.
Can you turn up a little bit more, Walter?
Journey to creating a successful business startup.
What about now? That's as loud as it'll go.
1MBB select exactly which services are most appropriate for you based on your specific needs and goals. Let's get started. Option 1, Business Plan Builder. This is an online, self-guided, step-by-step, multimedia learning experience designed to take you from an initial idea to a complete business plan. It's a self-paced 7-module program that will explore topics like passion, purpose,
It's going up and down.
Yeah, we can't hear half of it.
to rethink.
I'm sorry, say that again.
It's going up and down. The volume is going up and down. You can't really hear it.
It's going up and down. All right, let me just go to my place where I know I can. I apologize.
You got to get better reception.
I have a microphone.
Oh, okay.
I just have to go to my office. I was trying to be comfortable. Y'all won't let me be comfortable.
Sorry.
That's okay though.
Like I said, stuff happens.
Okay.
Maybe not stuff, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. So I'm gonna restart it. With the mic. And let me know if you can hear it now.
Welcome and congratulations. You are now part of the Hope 1 Million New Black Businesses and Entrepreneurship Initiative, or simply 1MBB. Operation Hope and Shopify have teamed up to support Black-owned businesses, and your journey to creating a successful business starts here. During this brief video, you'll hear about the different components of 1MBB and select exactly which services are most appropriate for you based on your specific needs and goals. Let's get started. Option 1, the Hope Business Plan Builder. This is an online, self-guided, step-by-step, multimedia learning experience designed to take you from an initial idea to a complete business plan. It's a self-paced 7-module program that will explore topics like passion, purpose, profit, and marketing. If you have an idea for a new business or would like to rethink some elements of your old or existing business plan, this is right for you. Option 2, the Entrepreneurship Training Program. This is a virtual 8-week program led by a small business coach that is designed to equip participants with the necessary skills and mindset for launching your new business venture. If you're an entrepreneur or have started a business in the last 2 years, this is right for you. Option 3, one-on-one coaching. Here, you'll work with one of Operation Hope's small business coaches who will provide you with a comprehensive outline of what you'll need to start or improve your business. Our professional coaches will review your business plan, provide related guidance, technical assistance, and credit and money management counseling to improve your chances of obtaining capital from a lender. If you have a business plan and are looking for ways to improve it, working with a coach is the perfect place to start. Option 4, develop your e-commerce platform. Here, Shopify provides an easy-to-manage commerce platform that lets you start, grow, and manage an existing business. This will provide you with exclusive access to a 120-day free trial of Shopify and access to the exclusive Build Black community. So there you have it, a comprehensive program to support startup and existing Black-owned businesses with the tools to thrive, grow, and become successful. On behalf of Operation Hope, we commend you for making this commitment and chasing your dreams. Thank you so much for your participation. Remember, we are here to support you throughout the entire process.
This is our orientation video. So this is the video that we show the individuals that are interested in joining the 1MBB program, and that's 1 million Black-owned businesses. Let me show you where individuals can go to sign up if they're interested in joining that program. We've partnered with Shopify, and Shopify has basically helped sponsor this program. This is our website. And all you have to do is go to our work. And here's the 1MBB initiative. And Operation Hope and Shopify. Shopify has been able to help us.
Somewhat crazy there, okay.
All right. So basically, Shopify wants to create 1 million Black-owned businesses along with the help of Operation Hope. And if they go through our platform, they have an opportunity to create an e-commerce website right now where they can do business on Shopify for 120 days for free of charge. Typical free of charge is 14 days as far as their platform is concerned. And they will have a business plan and all the other things that it takes to actually put the business together. Mm-hmm. So that's the one aspect of the 1 million businesses.
Okay.
Any questions about that?
Yes, I've got a couple questions, Walter.
Okay.
As far as I'm not even, I hear about Shopify. I try to do brick and mortar stuff. Most of the stuff I buy, unless I just have to. Until this COVID-19, I very rarely ordered anything outside of a book on Amazon. That was only if I couldn't get it at Barnes & Noble brick and mortar. Tell me, what is Shopify?
Shopify is a platform that individuals use to create online stores. Mm-hmm. So if you wanted to sell coffee mugs to individuals, but you didn't want to open a brick and mortar store, you could actually create a business, go to Operation Hope, go through the program, get a Shopify free website for 120 days to launch with logos, create the logos, all the things that you need to do to launch your business online. So instead of having one brick and mortar space in Atlanta, you have a brick and mortar space all over, e-commerce space all over the world.
Right.
And so that's the difference. And people can pay online. It's a much better way to get a much wider audience if you really, have some things you want to sell. And you don't even have to create the things. They have platforms where you can actually go onto Shopify and you can be like a drop shipper. So you can just create the website of the items that you want to sell, work with this other organization that will actually ship those items to the customers that order them. And so you don't ever have to touch any inventory unless you have your own inventory that you want to sell. So it's really a great platform to use, much like Amazon.
Okay. Sounds good.
And then the last, go ahead, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say in the last program we have, which hasn't come out yet, this is a brand new, I'm actually in the process of hiring for this particular position. But we've gotten a grant for women entrepreneurs or women Black-owned small businesses in Atlanta. So we're hiring someone specifically to have women entrepreneurs go through our program. And of course, all of these things are free. They go through our program, and I don't know if they're getting something after they finish the program, but that's something I have to, find out about. But it's strictly for women, and so we want to make sure that we support our women entrepreneurs. So that program will be launched next year, early next year.
Do you consider a nonprofit a business? I mean, would that fit in that category?
Absolutely. We have plenty of individuals coming through our program creating nonprofits. We welcome that.
Okay.
Now, I wouldn't probably suggest that you go through the Shopify program, which is the 1 million BB, 1 million Black businesses, because they're really trying to get people to focus on the Shopify and the online process. If you're looking for the women entrepreneurs, whereas, just direct brick and mortar, what have you, absolutely.
So the program is Women Entrepreneurs?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And I'm hiring. I got somebody already that I'm looking at, and we're just doing a background check right now. So hopefully they'll come through, and we'll be ready to rock and roll in January. I'll just tell you, I'm going on vacation. I won't be back to January 4th. So any information that you want,
when are you leaving?
After this call.
After this call?
That's right. That's right. After this call.
I heard that.
What can I call?
I heard that.
You can. I'm leaving on the 21st, so I'm gonna go in. I said I was gonna show my face on Monday, then I'm done, and I won't be back to the 4th. So, but just keep in mind that you can always go to. And I know, if you know me and you want to get into a class, that's fine. But if you just want to pass the information on, let them know. They can go to our website. They can apply for the grants there. They can look at the one MBB there, and the Women's Entrepreneur Program hasn't come out yet, so we haven't pushed that.
Oh, okay. So that hasn't come out. Okay.
Not just yet. It won't be out till next year.
Okay.
All right.
Hello. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yay! You guys can hear me.
Well, hello
everyone. I'm so glad. Hi, everyone. I'm so glad I'm able to get in. I have a voice. So I just have a question about the Shopify component in regards to the e-commerce.
Yeah.
So, okay. So is it for companies that sell products, or does it assist with, or is it for businesses that provide services like myself?
Typically, Shopify is for businesses that sell products. However, I have seen some financial services, I believe, as a part of their makeup. So I would definitely say you could actually go directly to Shopify.com as well and look at the type of businesses that they, kind of promote. I feel pretty confident that they had financial services. One of the things is almost everything is going, e-commerce.
Digital, absolutely.
Even after this is over, I just believe that a lot of that business is going to continue to increase. So somebody sees something that maybe we can't see, so we definitely should, look at the opportunities and try to figure out how to take advantage of them.
Okay.
Because this is a
Thank
great
you.
Okay. Well, Rosalind, she's been. Go ahead. Well, Rosalind, I've been trying to get her to join the roundtable for a while, and she's decided to sit in tonight. So, Rosalind, tell them who you are. And I see we got a few roundtable members that have logged on. I saw Anita here for a second and Greg, but go ahead, Rosalind.
Okay. Hi, Steve. Good to see you. So, can you guys hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. So I have a business here. I have an accounting firm here in Atlanta. We provide bookkeeping and tax preparation services for individual, business, and corporations. We also provide notary service. So we have a lot of things encompassed in our accounting firm. So I have 2 locations. This is a new location opened in 2019. I have a location that in California that I've had for 12 years, and it has totally converted to a virtual office through this whole thing with COVID. So the California location, we have an administrator there. However, the total operation has converted to virtual. So that's what we do here. So we have a location. We're here in Sandy Springs. That's what we do.
Sounds good. Okay.
Yeah.
Greg, I see you out there. You want to give your elevator speech right quick? Greg?
Yes, I'm here. I'm looking at this one of the pictures is up, and I keep thinking that I have my my blind open.
Oh, okay. No.
Oh, is it me, Greg?
No, it's Michelle. I'm looking at Michelle, and I'm looking at the screen.
Oh,
I'm thinking I'm looking at a mirror, and I see my my blind open.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, but me, yeah, like I said, I'm in the financial services business. Me, I am big in, I guess you could say, the employee benefit space. I go and I deal with a lot of different companies, from from small to large, going in and putting together their benefit package and enrolling them in their packages as well. So that's just kind of a little breakdown of me.
Okay. Anita, are you still there? I saw her come in for a second there.
She did let us know that she was out of town, so she may be having problems connecting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You gonna tell her where she's out of town at?
I think she said Florida this time.
Oh, okay. All right. I see somebody there on the phone from that 444. Let me see, who is that out there?
That's Rosalind.
so that's me, Steve. So
okay.
I'm listening and talking through my mobile, but I can see everyone as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's everybody that's on, huh?
Yeah.
Did we hear from Sonia?
Huh?
Did we hear from Sonia?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Did you miss her?
That's it then.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, I mean, that's about all we have for tonight. Does anybody have anything they want to share? Any good news? Anything coming up? Anybody want to talk about anything?
Steve, I did want to share that, what's going on with Crest. I think
Go ahead,
that's
Michelle.
the entity that Steve and I've been sitting in on their meetings. We have another one on Friday.
Right.
I think we are really positioning ourselves very well, making some strides in terms of allowing them to know that, we are an entity that's looking to help small businesses in the Clayton County area. There is a dire need in this area. As we know, everybody's been focused on, their little areas, and I've been seeing a lot of the different areas like Stockbridge just released some monies for small businesses in their area. Fayetteville did the same thing. So we want to make sure that our voice is being heard, and that, we're bringing the concerns that we're getting from small businesses along with ours to this meeting. And the person who's leading it right now, Vinoy, that's correct, right?
Vinod, yeah.
Vinod, he has really been looking to Steve, I think, for that leadership in as far as our group is concerned.
Yeah.
Sylvester, I saw your finger up, the church finger. You had something to say?
Yeah. What I wanted to say, as a development authority representative, we pay for that study. That's our study that we commissioned.
Put out, right.
On the monies, we have just released it's going to be about somewhere around 400,000 that's going to hit the streets already that got participated. That meeting that I missed, I was participating in the selection of the companies that were going to receive either the $5,000 or $10,000 grant. I was part of that task force. There's going to be some additional funding that we're going to be releasing. We're probably, Ramona indicated, who is the CFO for the county, indicated she had spoken to Chairman Turner, and he's going to want to do something in the next 2 to 6 weeks. Again, what we have found on that, and I'm in the lending business, and I'm an alternative lender. That's how I cut my teeth bars on the business side, and we try to find every way we can to loan that money out. One thing that we have found is that people don't even follow the instructions that are given in order to be able to receive the money. The money that everybody's giving out around the metro Atlanta area, and really around the country, is money from the CARES Act.
Mm-hmm.
And being that it's money from the CARES Act, there's specific guidelines that have to be followed. And they might seem very simple and insignificant, but for instance, the question is, how are you going to spend the money? Well, it was said very clearly in the instructions you must spend 70% on payroll and 30% on mortgage and utilities. And you would be surprised the number of people who could not regurgitate that back to us. All he had to say was, I am going to spend 70% of the money I get on payroll and 30% to take care of either mortgage, rent, or utilities, whichever affected you. And even if you were a solo entrepreneur, that 70% could come to even, you're still payroll. And so even if you were paying yourself, that 70%, that's all you had to say. And it was amazing the number of people who did not even read the instructions well enough or have been trained to follow instructions of a government. When anything government is pretty much in a box. You can't deviate over there or deviate. That's why I never worked for government, even though I had a government undergraduate degree, because it doesn't allow for any creativity. And we found that, if you ask for a business license, you didn't get a business license. If you ask for the Secretary of State information, you didn't get the Secretary of State. Right. If you ask for a payroll register, now it doesn't have to be anything that's anything more than a list of the employees that you have and how much they will pay each and every month from, whatever number of months they ask for the registry. But these were some of the same kind of, I facilitated PPP loans as from a private sector standpoint early in the year. But these are the same kind of problems that people had on the PPP side, and not being able to provide the documentation that there was no, this wasn't like some of the loans I do, which, okay, if you ain't got that, what can you do to show me? Well, the government won't allow for you to do that. Okay. And that's what I've seen. And yes, there is a need for workshops and training. I've had that conversation with Valencia over at the chamber. By the way, I've been a member of the chamber since 2012, so I've got a history with going back. This is the third executive director that I've worked with. Right. And I've served on the government committee and the small business committee over the course of time. Last year I kind of backed off because I saw a lot of stuff was going haywire, and that's why we have a new executive director. But what I see is that there needs, and I've told Valencia there needs to be a tremendous number of workshops that need to be done to help the business community, and there needs, and I really think it needs to be coming from African American small business owners. I'm not a big fan of allowing for government and even non-governmental entities to really take control of our things. I think that's where they get in the way of small business owners who have that expertise from making a living, and because they come in with free program. You can't give everything away free because people don't really, they come to the class, they come to the free class where you get a free lunch and not even pay attention to what you're getting, but they pay for it, utilizing the business owners that you have there, like Sonia and Renee and Dee and I hear Rosalind and Trks, who all bring various levels of expertise within the various, in B school, I think we touched on just about the majority of the different disciplines that they teach in B school. Where in each case, you got that risk management, your corporate finance, and also your accounting. You got HR over there. You got marketing. You have also the accounting, and you're pretty much touching base. And with the credit, that probably will fall up under either corporate finance or probably corporate finance. And as far as Michelle, your stuff will probably come up on the operations. But those are the various disciplines that they teach in B school. And that's what people need, is somebody to hold their hand, and also that they pay, so that when they pay, they listen.
Right.
And that And that's what I would love to see a group like yours there put together is a consulting firm that would be able to reach out and also be able to get grants to do some of the technical, what you would call technical assistance to the small business owners.
Well, that's exactly what we're trying to do, Sylvester. And you know, we've already facilitated quite a few workshops for Clayton County Water, the library, Clayton County Social Services, and GDOT. So we've got experience from that standpoint. We can do the workshop. So you know, I need to get with you, and I need to get with Valencia, and we need to really have a heart-to-heart about this.
Yeah, and then also, you know, there's a significant amount of grant money that's out there now for some of the coming from some of the like EDA, which is economic development on the federal level. Right. And the governor has indicated that he wants to help Black small businesses. So I think y'all don't get mad. We got to take it where we can get it from. But the governor has indicated he understands that there has to be stuff that. So I think you can see some more stuff from the state. You know, the county can only, what the county is handing out, if it doesn't come from the community development block grant, CBDG, they don't have the money, you know, because, you know, I talked to chairman, I've known chairman for 8 years since he was elected, and we've been very close. He placed me on the development authority. I don't bother him unless I need to talk to him, but he's indicated that, you know, the county ain't got no money. So a lot of this is going to have to come from either the private sector or come from places like those different government agencies with the feds or from the state. And Clayton County is a tier 1 county. What that means is that as far as there are a lot of different tax breaks, as far as just for hiring people. So, you know, and so the government understands we've got some issues here. And one thing that I look forward to people doing is leveraging the fact that Clayton County put Joe Biden over, and you know, and being that this is a Clayton County based operation, that we have to hold them accountable regardless. You know, I don't get caught up on labels, Democrat. It don't matter to me. It's about the money.
I heard that.
But with the new administration, you know, getting in front of the SBA. And the SBDC, I mean, and the Commerce Department, whoever those people are, I think that you should be pretty much reaching out to them day one. Probably reach out to them time Joe Biden names who's going to be the Commerce Department person and the SBA director.
Okay.
We had a great SBA director. We did not take advantage of him as we should have because of politics. When Ashley Bell, who was from Georgia, up in Gainesville. You know, he was a friend of Elgin Bell. I think many of you might know Elgin.
That's his nephew. Ashley is Elgin's nephew, isn't he?
There's something going on with it. Nobody will lock that in, but they've been around a long time.
That's his nephew. Yeah, that's his nephew.
My daughter introduced me to him about 10 years ago when she worked for him when he ran for county commissioner. And I followed his career with friends. He was a great, we should have took better advantage because he's been handing out money all around the Southeast, which was his reason.
Is Ashley not around anymore?
Ashley has taken a job with Denton's, which is the largest global law forum in the country. He just put together a major deal that allowed for the Black banks to be able to participate in that $35 million loan that the Hawks got for one of their facilities.
And so just to piggyback off of what Sylvester said, I think the fact that we already have that document that was it was a study that was done on Clayton County back in 2013. We've been wondering what happened to it. It is a very workable document. So what the person that's over the crest has been doing is he's been walking through that. And most of those things are still very viable today because we didn't do anything with it. Right. And so we want to be able to go back and look at that document and start implementing. So they spent lots of money on it. I believe it was Georgia Tech or Georgia State that helped with that.
Georgia Tech.
Georgia Tech. And so
Georgia
we
Tech.
had these, you know, we had the use of the of academia, but we didn't do anything with it. And we're still in the same position we were, which is not good. 7, you know, all these years later. So we really need to take advantage of that and start making sure that we utilize some of the ideas that came out of that document. They did, like I said, a very thorough job with that study. So we want to be able to utilize that and help to build the businesses that need to occur here. I keep reiterating, and I will continue to reiterate, that Clayton County geographically is in a very great location.
Yes, yeah.
As things are happening in Savannah, Georgia, with the import-export business, it will have a direct effect on Clayton County. I've been working on a project in Savannah for the last 15 years. I've been going back and forth training, and I've seen what they're doing there. And even on just last week, I sat in on a board meeting of the person who I contract with down there, and they're looking for alliances. So we do need to be positioning ourselves to work with people that are down there, because as those products are flowing through Clayton County, they gotta come straight through 75. We wanna make sure that we're in a position to allow our businesses to be a part of what's happening. When Kasim Reed signed that MOU with Savannah, he had all of these counties that were in that throughway in mind. So we want to make sure that we're a part of that as well.
Okay. Okay.
And I know Dr. Anita is back on, so before we leave, well, the chair is there.
Dr. Defoe? Are you there?
Like I said, her chair is there.
Yeah, I see a chair there.
While we're waiting for her, I did want to mention about the thing on January the 9th is from 10 to 2 p.m. And each business that comes, I shouldn't do it for free. And listen, everybody at Action Coach said, don't do it for free. But I'm trying to help my community and hope that they will show up. It's for any business owners to help you come up with a very detailed plan for the next 90 days. We normally charge $1,500 for that. So since I don't have to rent a room, I don't have to eat anybody, I felt like I could do it,
Don't go away yet.
So if you know anyone, please pass the information on. Thank you so much.
Oh, it's $10.
Okay. Thais, I just like to say that the crest is located at Clayton State, so we're working with your school on this.
That's good to know.
Okay. Anything else? Dr. Defoe ain't come back yet, huh?
Hi, Steve.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hi, Steve. Just briefly, I wanted to just touch a little bit on what Sylvester was saying in relation to the SBA loans that businesses and entrepreneurs, et cetera, receive. And one thing I find is working with clients is that a lot of them don't have the proper financial reporting statements that's required to meet the requirements of the SBA in relation to reporting what their payroll, their expenditures, etc. And so what my company do, in addition to bookkeeping, we can provide a full-fledged bookkeeping service, whereas we specialize in helping entrepreneurs, small business, set up a financial portfolio. So we would do their ledger, we would set up and print them out, get them business reports. We will show them how to structure a payroll, even if you don't do on a W-2, if you do contractor labor, we will show them how to generate those reports for them. So we can do a full-fledged financial service for them, or we help businesses and entrepreneurs who may just need to have those reports generated. We can help them, we can generate those reports to be able to meet the needs of the SBA. And so that's what we specialize in. So I hope that, you know, you guys, if anyone needs our assistance or information, I will provide that. In addition to that, real briefly, I mentioned to Steve, I lost my son on the 25th of October. He was 31 years old. And because of the circumstances surrounding his death, I am in the process of opening up a foundation. And this foundation is the Cornelius Foundation. And this foundation is geared toward helping organizations which help do charitable contributions to the community for helping the homeless, food, people with disabilities, people with dual diagnosis, whatever the case may be. And this is what we want to do, is partner and raise money for those organizations that's working within the community, that's helping those that's less fortunate. So I just wanted to let everyone know that as well. Thank you.
Well, Rosalind, you must understand that that's why I've been trying to get you to come on and be part of the roundtable. I'm well aware of what your capabilities are. That's what I'm trying to get you as part of the team. We are a team. So come on.
Rosalind, I'm so sorry for your loss. How do we give to your organization?
So at this moment, we are in the process of formulating it. We are going to launch our official commemoration celebration on May, I think it's going to be May the 15th. His birthday date is May 19th. So we're going to have it, I believe that it's scheduled for that Saturday. I'm trying to get to my calendar here. It's the Saturday before his birth date. We're going to have a celebration. So we're going to have a live band. We're going to have food. We're going to have pop-up shops. And, you know, I hope everyone within this community will come and join us. And that's going to be the launch. And I'm just praying. I just believe it's God's will. And, you know, I'm not going to let my son's death be in vain. You know, I want to give, I have a degree in health and human services, believe it or not, you know, and so I want to help that community. In addition to my company, gives 10% of our proceeds to organizations that help. So all an organization have to do is send us something in writing, and we will give 10% to that organization. And we would adopt that organization for 5 years, and then we transition into another organization as well.
Wow.
So yeah, I'll definitely let you know.
Yes, please keep us posted so that, because I would love to give to your cause and to your organization.
Wonderful. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Steve, one last thing. Steve?
Looks like he's frozen.
Yep, he is frozen, Sylvester.
Hold on.
Great face.
I'm getting back in. Hold on. This is my internet. I'm coming back, y'all. Hold on.
Well, don't feel bad. I think all the neighborhoods are experiencing that. I don't think it's just for our community this time.
Can you guys hear me now?
Okay,
Yes.
I can hear you. Steve,
Okay,
you know,
get back in. Let me see. Where's my visual here? Well, I was going to say, Rosalind and I have already had this talk. You know, we've talked about that because I lost my son 2 years ago, and so her and I were to have a heart-to-heart, and we kind of consoled each other on that tip. So I'm right along with her as far as feeling that pain.
My thanks and my condolences to you, and also you're a strong lady to be less than 6 weeks to be back out, being involved. That's my heart goes out to you.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much. It's not easy. It's a daily, yes, absolutely. Thank you. I'm looking down. I do apologize. I'm trying to talk and mute on my phone, kind of like coordinate this, because I don't want feedback when someone else is talking. So I do apologize if you see me looking down when I'm talking.
Okay, and Renee, Laverne's trying to get in, Renee. She just texted me, says she's waiting in the waiting room.
Got her.
Okay, there we go. I'm back in too. Laverne?
So, Sylvester was trying to say something to you, Steve.
Oh, go ahead, Sylvester.
Hey, Steve, that McKinsey report.
Yeah.
I gave that, well, I gave that to Bernard, and he did disseminate it to our group. But get that out to everyone. And, it's my report that I gave, so I like to see everybody share it, because you can use that report to benchmark where our region is compared to the McKinsey study that is really a study when it looked across the entire country. All
right, well, I'll send it out to everybody when we get through here. I've got a copy of it. I'll send you guys McKinsey report. It tells us a lot about like businesses.
Yeah, that would be great information, Steve, because, as Sylvester mentioned and others, we've heard it before. I think Valencia mentioned it as well from the Clayton County Chamber. And that is, we have, there are funds that are out there that are available that businesses are not able to take advantage of because they don't have the proper documentation they need to be able to move forward to get the grant money. And so, of course, one of our important pillars is that we wanted to raise funds and to be able to also get grant money as an organization so that we can in turn give that grant money back to small businesses to help them with the startup efforts, because, as it's very expensive starting a business. And we have a lot of businesses, I believe, in Clayton County that are operating, but don't have the appropriate documentation, because there's a cost associated with getting your business license. There's a cost associated with, as Rosalind mentioned, having the proper, tax forms, getting bookkeeping services, name reservation, and the list goes on and on and on of the different, costs that are associated with starting up a small business. So if we are successful at, as a grant recipient, as a roundtable, then I think we've allocated, I forget what the percentage is, 15, 20% of those funds to go back into small businesses to help them get set up appropriately and properly so that they can be in a position to then get the grants. So, that's always the issue that we continue to come back to as far as small businesses in Clayton County. And again, it's just because of the out-of-pocket outlay that businesses have to come up with initially. And I think if we can somehow get in front of that issue and maybe, give some monies back to the small businesses, then they can get, they can keeping or get tax documentation, just those basics that you need to be able to move forward and to go into a system, to go into a platform and completely apply, and then be compliant with all those different criteria that's important to to receive a grant for $10,000, $15,000, $20,000.
Okay, sounds good. Laverne, are you there? I see your picture.
Yes, I'm here.
All right. Well, right quick, Laverne. Laverne is our secretary. You guys. Laverne, would you tell give your elevator speech right quick?
Yes, my name is Laverne. I am the CEO and Executive Administrator for Spruill Business Services, LLC. I am the business midwife. I help new business owners and new entrepreneurs take their vision, mission, and purpose and turn it into a legal reality. I am a business mentor, and I assist new businesses and entrepreneurs in developing their startup infrastructure to help prepare them for the necessary steps of being registered with the federal and state governments, with their local government, also to make sure that they're connected to the right resources to become certified, depending on what the requirements are for their cities and states. and also to make sure that if they also help them determine their entity. I help them to determine whether they should be for-profit, nonprofit, or a combination of the two, and any other assistance that I see that they need, so that when I connect them to the resources that they need to go forward to make sure that they have the right licenses and certifications, that they're directed to the correct persons and resources.
Righty. Dr. Defoe, did you come back? I'm still seeing in a room there, but I don't see her. Well, I guess anybody else have anything for tonight? Our next meeting will be the 3rd Monday in January. Same time frame, 6 o'clock. We're back to 3rd Mondays. We'll need to have a leadership meeting prior to that, but we'll schedule that, I guess, after Christmas. I'll get with the leadership and we'll decide when we can avail ourselves for that. So if nobody else has anything, Sylvester, I'll reach out and touch you tomorrow. Anybody else have anything? No one? Okay, well, I guess we can terminate the meeting, guys, and you guys stay safe.
Merry
have
Christmas.
Well, everybody have a good day.
Merry Christmas. Happy holidays, everybody.
Happy New Year's and stay COVID.
Hanukkah.
Stay COVID free.
Bye, everyone.
I want to see everybody back here safe now after the holidays. So y'all keep it safe now.
Okay. All right.
Bye. Take care, everyone. Have a good evening.
Bye.
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 Renee,
Bye.
Here.
will you send the recording out to everybody?
No.
Send it to me out. Send it to me and I'll do it.
After this call. Yes.
Our executive board reserves the right to review the material before it's submitted to the general public.
Yes, I will send it out to everyone. For those who are on the call that I don't know, you just have to send me their email addresses or forward them. But I will send it out.
Okay, and I'll send out the report that Sylvester was talking about to everybody.
Yes, thank you.
And thank you all for having me this evening.
Thank you. Everybody take care.
Nice to meet you. Join us.
All righty. Y'all have a good one now.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Good night. Bye-bye.